First question is, what made y'all choose the school that y'all chose and why did y'all apply? How would y'all explain y'all experiences so far at y'all schools? For y'all at the PWI, do y'all feel like the Institute prepares you for the real world as a black person, like an African American? For FAMU, how do you think FAMU is preparing you? So do y'all feel like the curriculum is more challenging at a PWI versus a HBCU? How do y'all feel like the social life is at y'all school, social and dating? How would y'all describe the school spirit? Which do y'all think, in y'all own experience, provides the best education for y'all as African Americans?
Y'all subscribe, man. Stop playing.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lowkey.Nard, aka your girl's favorite YouTuber, and I am back with another video. Today, what the fuck? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lowkey.Nard, aka your girl's favorite YouTuber, and I'm back with another video. You feel me? Today we're doing a PWI versus HBCU talk. It's a lot of stuff going on with colleges and about like racism going on in schools, and today I have my group of friends. And we're all going to expound on our experience with our school. Some went to an HBCU, others went to a PWI. And then we have a select two who've done both. Okay, and here are my friends.
Alright, I'm Gerald, and I'm a psychology major. I go to FAMU, Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University.
I'm Egypt, I go to Florida State. My major is IT, Information Technology.
My name is B. Thomas. I don't like to be called by my first name. I'm a social work major at FAMU.
Hi, I'm Charity. I have a degree in public relations from FAMU, and I am studying integrated marketing communications at Florida State.
Oh, Gerald, you dumb ass nigga. You did graduate, nigga.
What's your major? No, what is your degree in?
I have a BS. I'm an alumni. I have a bachelor's of science in psychology with a minor in coaching.
You forgot you graduated?
Bro, it still feels surreal. I ain't gonna lie to you. I have trauma, bro. I still feel like I have an assignment too.
I'm Joy. I graduated with my bachelor's in social work from FAM, and I'm currently getting my clinical social work degree, master's degree from Florida State University.
First question is, what made y'all choose the school that y'all chose and why did y'all apply?
Okay, so I'm a legacy child. So my mom, she went to FAM, and then my uncle and auntie, they went to FAM too. So they was all brothers and sisters, and they went to FAM together. I think they graduated about 2 years apart type shit. And I've been to like homecoming like a whole lot, like our whole lives like revolved around family. We grew up like doing family stuff, so that's what made me want to go.
For me, this lady, she was at our gym doing a college fair, and she told us about the CARE program at FSU and how you can get scholarships and go to school for free. So that's why I applied to FSU, and that was the only school I applied to.
For me, shit, I didn't really know no other school, but like, yeah, wherever I went, my parents would have been happy, so.
Well, back in high school, I knew I wanted to go to a HBCU. I knew I wanted to stay in Florida, so that narrows it down to already like 3 or 4. And FAMU was just the one that kind of stood out to me. I really liked the culture. I went on a tour and I was sold. And then for Florida State, which I go to now for grad school, I liked their program also for what I'm studying. And I was staying in Tallahassee anyway, so yeah.
For me, I'm originally from Georgia, so like I learned about HBCUs in high school because my teacher was a dope and she went to South Carolina State, but I didn't want to go to school in Florida. I actually wanted to be an Aggie at North Carolina A&T. But then when
I wanted to go there for the too. No,
but they just wasn't giving enough money, even with the scholarship. So basically, I moved to Florida and I applied for FAM, as well as, you know, other schools like Atlanta, North Carolina A&T. And I came and toured it and I was like, okay, this is, you know, it's nice. I like it. And with Florida State, I applied for 3 schools for grad school. I looked at them that had an advanced placement program, so I would just do my major in a year. And for my specific like concentration, and you know, FSU just so happened to have all of that, and it was a little bit more cheaper than NCAT and Park Atlanta. So that's how I came up with those.
All right, and how would y'all explain y'all experiences so far at y'all schools?
My experience was great. I had a good time. I was still doing my work, boy. I had the best of both worlds. I had no problems. I was straight.
It's not all that. No, FSU is me. It's not all that. FAMU was a blast. I enjoyed it. But FSU is alright.
Yeah, FSU is just alright.
It's cool. I really like the aesthetics. Like I can really like do some work outside and stuff, and it's people skating by and like. Oh, like it's cool. I like the look of it and everything. It was a culture shock, definitely, especially coming from FAMU. I was just getting there, and not to say like, oh my god, white people, but it was like, oh my god, white people. Like it was interesting. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Like I had to definitely like dive into the Black Student Union over here because I was like, it's not a whole lot of us's over here. So, but I mean, it's cool. It's cool.
For me at FSU, I just go to class, go to work, and go home. That's really it. And if I do party, a lot of my friends go to FAMU, so it's most likely going to be a FAMU event.
So for y'all at the PWI, do y'all feel like the Institute prepares you for the real world as a Black person, like African American?
How can they?
I feel like you get used to being around different people, if that's what you mean, like preparing us for the workplace or whatever.
I think they prepare you like realistically, because unfortunately, the higher you go up, the less other Black people that you see.
Yeah.
So I think it prepares you for that. But as far as like teach you how to be in the field as a Black person, that's what you get from the FAMU, I feel like.
Yeah.
But like just to be in the field in general, like be in the workplace and get used to not being around a whole lot of, people that look like you. I think Florida State, it prepares you because that's what it is in the classes and stuff.
So you're saying like FAMU prepares you to be able to handle it while realistically we gonna always be living in the white world.
Yeah.
In a way, not trying to sound like super fucking racist or nothing. But like that's basically what you're saying, right?
Pretty much.
Alright. For FAMU, how do you think FAMU is preparing you?
So what they told me like back then, shit like that, like they just pressed like network. Like they always wanted people to like network and like meet different people and like get tied in and stuff like that. So that's all I really knew. And then I just applied that to like doing my work and stuff, and just like I just been meeting people like all my 4 years of college and stuff like that. So.
I would definitely say the same. I haven't really learned shit at FAMU. Like I learned how to make shit look good. Like that's
exactly
from the colors to everything. Like we're in an apartment with no department with no advisor. So like I learned how to survive with no guidance. Like well, I was already doing that, but like school wise and like however you want to put it, like I kind of learned from FAMU how to get through stuff without actually knowing how to do it completely. I would say that.
I agree.
That's fucked up. How bad you make that look.
I mean, because FAMU, they present the material, the professors, they teach it or whatever, but it's I don't know, it's almost like it's up to you if you really want to like get into it, because you can't just finesse the work. You can finesse your whole time in there and just not really learn much, and they're just gonna teach you how to make stuff look good on the outside. I don't know.
And it's not like that at FSU?
At least not on a grad school level, no. We be doing stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff. We be doing a lot of work. So I don't know, and it's also different with like the how the professors present the stuff and everything. I don't know.
Yeah, because fam, they do piss poor. We read the same thing they reading. Like they literally have the whole what's it called when they press slides and the slides move? Yeah, like they read the PowerPoints verbatim. Like
oh yeah, there's no visual aid.
You feel me? Like
one of my teachers, we got like a textbook, but it's literally like she made her own like book, and it has like several articles in it from like other it's bullshit. Like it's not a real textbook. It's literally a very bad book with like a whole bunch of articles in it.
So for you on undergrad, how would you say the teachers are like with making sure that the work sticks with the students and they actually know how to do it versus knowing how to put it together?
I feel like it's kind of different now that the classes are online a lot, but I feel like my professors, they are big on lecturing. Like they just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. But it's not bad because they're not reading off the slide. They you can actually tell that they know what they're talking about, or they care about what they're talking about, or they care for you to learn about what they're talking about. Same thing if you ask questions, like they'll actually go in depth to answer your question and make sure you understand. They offer office hours and actually work with you. Like I've sat in somebody's office hours for over an hour trying to get my assignment done. So I think they do well. Some professors are I feel like that's at every school. But for the most part, they seem like they care about what they're doing.
I think it's more so at Florida State than at FAMU. Not to say that I haven't had like teachers, professors at FAMU that were like passionate about what they were doing, but I've just had more, I'd say, at Florida State. Yeah.
And I agree, because I had my fair share of teachers that didn't do their part. But at FSU, I can say that I really be learning. And there's no visual aid, but like when they be speaking and the readings that they give you, you do learn a lot. Especially if you read before class like you're supposed to.
You guys be interested.
You can really engage in the conversation and learn a lot.
And they're talking like,
So do y'all feel like the curriculum is more challenging at a PWI versus a HBCU, or do you feel like the curriculum, you're getting what you're supposed to get from it?
I'm getting what I paid for. That's what I think. I'm getting what I paid for.
How do you feel like you did at FAMU?
It was, I got what I paid for, but it just wasn't, with certain teachers, I think like it just wasn't enough. So like, I feel like I shouldn't have paid that much. So I don't think I got enough things for my book, kind of.
Exactly.
But I think Florida State might be a little more rigorous than FAMU, but I think it's really, okay, the main difference that I noticed is that at Florida State, a lot of my professors are almost kind of like nerdy because of how much they're like passionate about what they're teaching. Like they're into this stuff. And the difference is that at FAM, a lot of them will be like a few years removed, they'll be like 20 years removed from type of stuff. Like I was in the school of journalism, so some people, they've been in a newsroom like 20 years ago. And now they're in here telling us stuff, and it's like, okay, it doesn't really work like that anymore. Like it's just a little outdated. Whereas at Florida State, professors in my grad program, they have to produce like those scholarly articles you see on like JSTOR and like the databases and stuff. They have to publish on those like 3 times a year. That's like a requirement to be a professor. So you know they're still actively researching and doing the work in the field, and you can tell them the way that they teach it and stuff like that. So that's the difference. It makes a difference in the way that they teach and the way that we're able to learn and all that.
It depends on the teacher, because like certain teachers in our department, like
Teacher and
they're
major.
great. Yeah, like,
Teacher and major.
You feel me? Like certain teachers are great with applying the curriculum, making sure the curriculum is up to date and how it can be used in day-to-day life. And then you have other teachers in the curriculum, like, well, I almost said her name. You feel me? You got other teachers in the curriculum, like more so the curriculum said we gotta do this, so we finna do this today. Whole time, y'all might not even finish going through the whole book or the chapters that you're supposed to finish before the school year over with. So you can't even say like you learned everything all the way. But then, like you said, like it's hit or miss, it depends on the teacher.
With my major, I think most of us is in like the same like school, like social sciences, arts and humanities. But I'm a psych major, and I really not like it's
only we are.
It's us 3. That's what I said.
Yeah,
Me, Nard, and Joy. Like, but I'm the only psych major, so like most of my teachers, they like not really old, but they've been here for a long time. So some of this stuff, how I'm getting taught, is just like it's either the day way or the highway.
Definitely.
That's what makes it challenging for me, because all of us learn different.
Especially now, I be having to go to like after class, I gotta Google like the section that we doing in the classroom in the book, and then like relearn it the way that it's modernized on YouTube. And then you go back to the class, even though the answer right, the teacher might say, "Oh, you didn't do it the way I did it, so I'm giving you a 0."
Same thing with assignments.
You feel me? Like it just be BS. So like that's the part I don't like about it. But I guess hit or miss type jump. How do y'all feel like the social life is at y'all school, social and dating?
The social life at first, like when you get here, everybody gonna meet they friends and they click all these new people. But once you start getting into school for real and you start like adulting, like having jobs and stuff like that, you gonna stray further away from the social life and stuff like that.
I feel like FAMU, you gonna lose everybody. Like you gotta like everything that you want to do on campus, like you lose friends doing if y'all not on the same like accord. And not even lose like entirely, but like say people, if FAMU forces you to idolize individuals that you want to be in a group with, like for some strange reason, like when you want to be a part of an organization, you basically have to become the organization from the inside out, which takes away from your friend group. You feel me? But at the same time, I feel like FAMU is it's a big culture. Like everything here, a lot of stuff is routine, a lot of stuff is cycle, a lot of stuff is like they carry from tradition. You feel me? Which is what makes FAMU at the end of the day. But dating, everybody fucking know everybody. Like Tally's small, like HBCUs are small. You gonna know somebody gonna know you. So no matter who you meet, you basically like gotta take the risk. They fuck 4 of your people, you fuck 1 of their people. Like it's just small. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like everybody that you meet in Tallahassee, bro, I guarantee they at some point in college talk to somebody that you know. And then you gonna say, what? I don't want to talk to them because they talk to so and so, but like it's college. Like you have to meet people in order to grow. And it's so small, it just so happen that everybody knows each other.
And it's really so small, you know, some of these people really knew each other from like high school and stuff, everybody from the same city. So if you really like break it down, it's really like so much smaller.
And sometimes people be capping and don't really be knowing them, they just heard of them, but they find out all the information by lying saying that they knew them, especially when people die.
At Florida State, I'll say that it's definitely a difference in like the social life from FAMU, because at FAMU, of course, they stress the family and all that stuff, so it actually is like a family feel. I mean, I had like a lot of, I'm friends anyway, but like I had a lot of good friends that I met from FAMU. At Florida State, I just feel like I go to school with these people. and that's really it. I mean, I'm not complaining about it. I mean, I wish I had a few more friends, but like, it's okay. It's cool, I guess.
You think that forced you to like stay more focused on your work? It's just because you're outcast because you're black?
Both.
Cause like FAMU, I would just kind of like walk around on campus because I knew I was gonna see somebody I knew. Like going to the library, like going around anywhere on campus really. And the campus is also a lot smaller. But at Florida State, yeah, if I'm on campus, I'm doing work or I'm in class. Maybe a few like events and stuff. But it's not like I can just sit around and just see like, oh hey you, or like hey like seeing people that I know and stuff. Cause I only know a few people out of all of this huge population.
FAMU, we in the library party.
What?
We chilling, like that's where everybody meet up
We
and
in
talk
all night. I got my laptop. I ain't doing no work.
What?
I'm on my laptop for no reason.
Yeah.
I feel like at FSU, it's a lot harder to make friends. Like you actually have to go out of your way with the intention of making friends. Like you gotta go to organization meetings, you gotta try to join stuff, go to events, like small things, put yourself out there for real, cause you're not gonna make friends. You're literally not gonna find friends if you just go to class and do that. Like you actually have to participate in things. If you're black, you have to participate in the black organizations. Like when I was a freshman, I did BSLS. I met a lot of people through that. BSU, stuff like that.
What's like y'all ratio of black to white people on campus?
I think it's like 4%.
That's crazy.
Like
That's fucked.
when I was going into FSU, there's like 40,000 people who attend FSU. 4,000 of those people are black. So it's a very small amount.
Yeah, that's
You be on campus?
I'm at the stadium, so like I don't really go to real campus unless I gotta go to Stroger, you know, to knock out some assignments. But you don't catch me, like
My class is by the stadium too. My only class is semester in person is by the stadium. So.
All my classes are in the stadium, so like I see a lot of athletes and stuff because it's near the stadium. But I don't be chatting with nobody. I literally go to class, go home. Some people I did meet, but a lot of them knew each other from. A lot of them are second year students. They did the 2-year program. Yeah. I did it, so like they're looking at me crazy because I don't know them, and they're asking me like, well, how did you get in this class? I said, well, this is my second semester. What do you mean? They're like, so when do you graduate next year? I said, no, in the summer. And then they start like, don't want to talk to me because I did the 2-year program. And I'm like, did your GPA not make a cut? Or
But I feel like freshman year I had a lot of friends though. I feel like it's mostly because I came in through care and we were all in the same dorm in the summer and we had access to each other. But now,
I would feel like for African American at a PWI, you have to like be really
active on campus.
And thick-skinned. Like you basically alone, like all the fucking time. You're outnumbered. You're alone. Like teachers probably don't like you because of the shit that they be teaching. You can't really celebrate Black History Month because everybody gonna look at you dumb as fuck on campus.
Listen, my professors are really. I do have a black professor, and she does. She's very like go hard for it because I'm thinking about doctor. She will do it. I have a professor that we used to do role play for therapy sessions, and he used to, I remember I volunteered, but talking about nobody when I volunteered, but I was to get out of class, and he was like, why you seem so uncomfortable? And after class, I told him, I said, it's really weird coming from a HBCU to a PWI because I'm the only black kid in class. So like he made sure this semester, he did the last semester, we talked about that. This semester, they made sure they included anything for like black students to make sure they were more comfortable because I said that. And that's why I banged with him because ever since, I said, okay, I like this. He was like, yeah, they told us that. I said, yeah, because he was like, I never really took into consideration about that. I said, yeah, it's awkward.
I did not think about that.
So how many males in the social work? Like,
there's a good amount here. At FSU, it's a good amount. It's like I have like 6 boys in my class and it's like 15 of us. So that's in one class. So it's a good amount, honestly.
40 of us. I'm like 40 of them and 2 of me.
2 men.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of y'all anyway. Like it was just like.
And I'm not gonna say that on camera. Yeah, how would y'all say today? I kind of got into it already, but
dating at FSU, I feel like it's weird because one, there's not really that many options, and everybody has the same option. So you kind of know how that goes.
It's the same.
Yeah, but you guys have way more options. than
But-
we do. And there's way more black women than there are black men at FSU.
Damn, too.
And
That's
they
her voice.
athletes.
Yeah, the ratio.
They gotta be athletes.
Oh yeah, and then the I don't know about that.
But the athletes, they ain't trying to date nobody for real.
Yeah.
They're
trying
not.
to date nobody.
They're
for
not.
real.
Yeah, I be
ever.
seeing them, and I be like,
They just need
girl,
some bomb
okay.
chicka going to the draft.
They
I ain't
literally-
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Basketball team, my boys faithful.
What's up, that
What?
Like, all of them in relationships, really.
They all in relationships.
All of them really.
They all in relationships.
Fan basketball.
Fan basketball.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Not
Yeah,
FS.
fan basketball.
Yeah, but just
I don't know, but I've seen a couple of things back when I was at there, but I don't.
Football team might be a whole other.
No,
No, I seen
football
the basketball team there before, and I said,
It's crazy.
what?
These football players are crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just,
I don't know, child. I don't know.
for me.
How would y'all describe the school spirit?
Just not for me, but it's there.
yeah, I don't have school spirit.
I don't have that much school spirit for Florida State. I mean, it's cool. I just can't really. I don't know. Not like I can't get into it.
It's not like
Yeah.
music for real, like nothing you can really vibe to. Like I've been to not one game, not even a
Literally,
basketball game,
I
and
wanna
I
go to
love
basketball
some basketball,
game.
but I just
I haven't been to nothing.
You should go to
Don't
FSU
do it.
basketball game though. It's
I
Yeah,
want
y'all shit look tight.
Now,
actually-
even I went to an FSU basketball game. Like even like I was just like doing concessions, but I'll sneak out and like watch it, and y'all really be good.
Yeah, they be lit at the game.
And it's a real arena.
I want to do. I do
Yeah,
want to go.
it's
nice.
nice.
Maybe one day.
Cause some of them kids be looking like they love Florida State.
I feel like all y'all.
No.
I feel like y'all spirit for all y'all sports is like there. for
Yeah,
real.
Florida
Hell
State
yeah.
fans
They're really
are
good,
a
too, and they're
different
like-
type.
Y'all die hard.
I
Like,
think I just compared
PWI
to them, and it just don't
They
do
do.
what I expected.
but even but you gotta think for fam, it's in a whole nother retrospective if you want to be honest.
Cause we're not there for
Right.
sports.
We're not there for the sports. Like FAMU was losing like our whole first 3 years. We did not give no fucks. We got to that bit. We all would like, what's it called when you go before the game? Tailgate.
Tell me.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy the game, like,
Wow.
but we don't really care if they winning.
Yeah, that's the thing. FSU fans, they care if FSU is
Yeah,
winning.
y'all go viral.
And I mean, you don't want to think be upset. I just like,
They
hey.
No,
they
they
be
do that,
caring
yeah.
for real. I mean, it's that. I don't like that. I don't know if I
put their
love
heart
you.
into it.
Yeah.
Too die hard, but I'll be like, oh, this is interesting. Y'all lit.
We have to go. We gonna go.
Okay, we go.
And I think like our school spirit is within their own places at FAMU. Like Greek, like why, I don't understand why our school like gives a fuck so much. Well, the people give a fuck so much about that.
Well, FAMU's big on tradition, and that's like something that's.
They letting us down,
that's-
Hell yeah.
and like they just letting us down. Like, and you still continue to make that like a big thing of your school, even though it's tradition. It's like I don't know.
I feel like our school spirit though, like for FAMU, that shit was kind of selective. Like how everybody stayed, like when the game was close, and then they up and left at the end. Like I don't know.
Oh, it's
I feel
fake
like
for sure.
It's fake for
It's
sure.
fake.
Like
It's
if you real, you stand to the game end.
Yeah, when it's up, it's up. But we go like after the band play, like really everybody leave if you want to be real.
That's what
Like,
they be winning. They be winning though. That's what I
You
do.
feel me?
And they want to
even with
Yeah.
even when fam winning, bro, a lot of people will leave after halftime to prepare for the club that night. Like,
Right.
But you got so much time to waste though. Like you might as well stay for the game.
Exactly.
All of it.
no, people,
And
it's
people
live.
when the band play, it's everybody
It's
scattered.
I did see them
More,
yeah.
yeah.
Because I
Like,
was
no
at every
matter the
basketball game back in that band.
Which do y'all think in y'all own experience provides the best education for y'all as African Americans? Where to like after college you feel like you learned everything you can learn and you know how to move about, and also like curriculum, how to do it, the way that you can teach and show others throughout everything.
I think FSU is doing a good job, but I don't really have anything else to compare it to.
I would say FSU as well because, you know, I'm in a class with majority white people. So like when we see our views on like therapy and counseling and how to address situations, it makes me see like, okay, these people are kind of crazy because they think some stuff that we think is normal, they think is bad. So it does, you know, help because everybody don't have the same point of view as you. There's people that's not gonna agree with you. And I am actually learning a lot. And this is more of my field. So I'm just getting like, I'm basically just mastering what I want to do. So like it's way more interesting. Like I'm convinced that if when I do my internship, it'll be a breeze. Like I wouldn't be going in blind type vibe.
That's good.
Yeah, I would also say academically, Florida State definitely. But as far as like life lessons and stuff like that, I think I got that from FAMU. But yeah, if you're just going off of will I know what to do when I sit in the job, I think well, I knew FAMU did give me a great foundation, a good foundation. But Florida State has definitely helped me with like more like I don't know deeper stuff.
I gotta always said, if I had to go to FSU, I wouldn't be in a position to graduate. So I think it also varies by student. Cause you got some students who like, they're good at getting through. So if they don't go to an institution where they can actually get through and feel comfortable enough to actually do the work, like I probably like wouldn't even graduate or went attempted to like finish through my first semester. And then you got some who like, they can do it in any type of environment. Like,
yeah, I ain't gonna say if I went to FSU, I would've like excelled at like the highest level. I would've had to adapt because the PWI is just like way much bigger and like we're against the odds and stuff like that. So I would've had to adapt. I still would've got through it because that's like the mindset I got. I just gotta keep going, but I would've adapted to it.
Back in high school, I remember I had told one of the like college and career ladies. She was like, you know, helping me along the way of all my colleges and stuff. And I think when I got into, I want to say when I got into FAM or what, like somewhere like an HBCU, she was like, okay, well, you know, that's somewhere you could go and be a leader versus some PWI, probably Florida State or like Stetson, I think I applied to also. Where I think she was trying to like allude to it be more of a challenge and I would be like more like challenged academically there, whereas at FAMU I'd be a leader. I was like, throwing a little shade to the curriculum, to the school and all that stuff, but
No, I had the same thing though. When I wanted to go to film, I had transferred from my state college and like, you know, I'm happy that I did, but like they did tell me like film is one of those schools like they'll let you come in but you still gotta do the work. So for example, some people didn't have their foreign languages. Now you need that for any college. In real life you need that. But film will let you come in but you just gotta take it at school at film. So like they told me the same thing, they're like you don't need it, you won't be challenged enough, this and third, but like in real life, there's teachers at the PWI that don't even be doing it's the same thing sometimes. So it just depends on how you make it.
yeah, they definitely try to steer you away from HBCU sometimes with that academic thing, like saying like it's not gonna be that hard and stuff, and it's like that's a little bit much to say. I wouldn't steer nobody fully away from the institution.
all right, if you haven't already, make sure you like the video, you subscribe to my channel, and you share it to a friend. You feel me? But your girl's favorite YouTuber, we are out.
Go Nose. Go Rattlers.
Go right.